Good morning. This is John Harder with episode 104, live broadcast of Spreading the Wealth of TBC and Free Energy. This morning, I want to tell a little story about an email I had a few days ago. You know, we've been helping people migrate, and this person emailed me, and he said, I have already migrated, but I forgot the question to for my wallet, the security question. And I just thought, well, yeah, I could probably write him an email and tell him the process of how to retrieve it from his mind. But I figured, it's probably something he won't really want to believe, or he won't want to follow the process. You know how we prejudge other people. We make up our mind what we think they're going to think or whatever. And well, as it turns out, he sent me another email asking me the same question. And I thought, I've been saying that nothing happens by accident. I've been telling this. I've been telling people, we have this concept that about coincidences, about accidents, and about all of those things. And the thing is, we need to understand that nothing happens by accident. Everything that happens in our life does so because we have ordered it through our thoughts. And of course, as soon as I read that email about, that he had forgotten his security word, I thought, well, how does he expect me to remember that for him, and so on? Although that is also possible. It is possible that I could remember it for him. That is also possible. And here is why. When you have a thought, when you create a word like that or something, you could, through clairvoyance, you could actually remember and retrieve that word for him. That is also possible. But today, or this morning, I responded to his email and gave him the steps how to retrieve it, and that he can do it through prayer. And but not through the way we have been taught to pray in church. Because the way we have been taught and pray to church is that we are praying with the idea that I don't have, and so therefore, God, I want you to give me because I don't have. You see, I am in need, and so therefore I need you to give me, and that is not true. That is not true. The truth is that we already have. We already have everything that we could possibly need or want in life. We already have all of it. We live in an abundant world in poverty. Let me say that again. We are living in an abundant world in poverty. And that poverty only exists in our mindset. And when we say that oh, I have this need and therefore I don't have, and now I need more. I need to give. I need you to give me, God. I need you to give me. God isn't able to answer prayers like that. The prayers that he can answer are prayers of abundance, of our realizing that it already exists. We already have it. I only need to tune in my mind in order for me to gain the experience of it, because it already exists. It's already here. And so I responded with that. I wrote him that email. I told him the exact process. And I asked him to email me back when he has retrieved the word. And here's the thing. If we approach something in prayer and we have this a doubt, we have this, maybe God will give it, maybe he won't. I don't know for sure. So maybe God is, maybe God will say no. Listen, never ever does God say no. He always says yes to the way you believe. Always. You approach something with doubt in your mind and you think that maybe not, maybe God is going to say no. Guess what he's going to say? Guess what he's going to say? It's according to as you have believed. You see, if we want a prayer, if we come in to God in prayer, we must acknowledge that it already exists, that we already have it, that he has already given it. Only I want to tune into it so I can experience it. We already know that you have already said yes. God said yes to every question that we will ever have at creation. The questions are already answered. The only thing that remains is in our mind. Are we going to tune in and believe? Are we going to believe with absolute certainty that my question is answered as I believe? And therefore I can completely believe with absolute certainty that I will experience that which I ask for. And if we come with that kind of faith, then you will experience it. Okay? So I wanted to resharpen my own thinking on this, and this is why I'm coming with this on the broadcast, because I have experienced this many times myself in life, that that when you walk in life without doubt, without without question as to, are things going to work out good for me? Am I going to am I going to be happy? Am I going to, how's life going to be? Folks, let's you know uh ladies and gentlemen, or however you want to say it, let's tune in, because the truth is already here. Everything has already, the answer is already yes, and now it's only a matter of us tuning into a positive belief, to a belief that it's already here, it's already in full fruition. The only thing is that I need to be in tune with the creation. I need to be in tune with the creator, so that I can experience the yes answer that he has for me. When a person needs healing in their body, there is never a time where God will not answer positively if you pray. But if you pray with a full belief, without a doubt, that I am already being healed. This is already taking place in my body. It is happening right now. Not asking, could you somehow please heal me because I'm very sick? No, 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 folks. No, no. I've got to shed my unbelief, which is what brought that sickness on. I got to shed that. Like a snake crawls out of its own skin. We have to shed that. And then the new shows up. Then the new becomes the reality. That caterpillar, it must turn into that butterfly. If we want to experience the beautiful butterfly, then we must not step on the caterpillar. You know, we must allow this to take place, knowing with absolute certainty that the process will bring forth the butterfly. We must know with absolute certainty that health is my experience, that 100% absolute health is the truth. That is the truth. And if my body is not experiencing it, then I'm living a lie. I need to shed that lie and bring forth the truth. This is what happens everywhere. And when we live in poverty, when we are poor, we need to shed that poverty and with absolute certainty bring forth the life of abundance, which is actually the truth. All right, so I think I have demonstrated that clearly enough, and now I want to take us to the blog, because my today's title actually is Building an Economy with where peace and prosperity reigns. Wow. Wow. Building an economy where peace and prosperity reigns. Let me go to the blog where we so often turn to these days. Isn't this wonderful? Don't you just love this title right here? What admin is doing for us. I tell you, could admin even be any better to us than they are? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, look at what they're doing. This awesome bonus is now extended for another month. That is so great. All right, so it says here, I believe the 500% bonus is one of the most exciting promos we have ever done. And as we put our full attention on the current cash flow campaign, I think this bonus really enhances the whole effect. Okay, enjoy the 1 month extension on the bonuses until August 21st, 2018, when I will come to an abrupt end, or when it will come to an abrupt end. Make everyone count. Make every day count right now, because without this bonus, it takes 5 times the effort to get the kind of cookie rewards and the stockpile of wealth they bring. To better understand how this bonus works, please read the original article about it. Okay, so that would obviously be this article right here. And now again, as I had mentioned there just a bit earlier, that that we are living in a world of abundance in poverty. So uh, let us shed that poverty. Let us, in our mind, shed that. Okay. And so the question then is, how do we shed that? How do we let go of that in our mind? And that is by convincing your mind, just by keeping on telling ourselves that there is absolutely uh, nothing to worry about in life, that life is absolutely abundant, the universe is abundant, and that the only thing that would keep me from it is my own mindset, and I'm changing my mindset now. I am now tuning in to the reality of abundance. But notice the reality of abundance. I am now tuning my mind into the reality of abundance. All right, so let's go to this script again. Here's where I have been spending some time in my broadcasts. And how much time I've got left?
You're at 17.
Okay. Yes. So now I just to bring back my train of thought here. Oh, yes. And so tuning in to the abundance, that is when we're opening ourselves up to a life of freedom. You see, life isn't complicated. Life is not complicated. It is only complicated when we make it complicated. That is the only thing that makes life complicated. And so it's kind of like Bob Proctor says, and I've one of his courses that I had, he says this way, he says, we don't die, we kill ourselves. And that's basically, that is true. It's true in every sense. We don't die, we kill ourselves. We aren't poor, we just live in poverty. We're not we're completely healthy, we're just making ourselves sick. That's really the only thing there is, because the truth is absolute abundance, complete health, complete joy and happiness. That's the truth. Okay, so how do we tune into these things? Well, when we come to the billion coin, those of us who are in the billion coin, we have found that tremendous value is in the information the billion coin provides. The admin of the billion coin, uh, we have to notice through the information that he is, or she is, a brilliant person and quite wealthy, and really understands the world and understands success. Understands success, financial success, as well as success in other areas of life. That is how I perceive the admin of the billion coin. I mean, look at the information that we're being given. So we have wording here for people who, when we don't understand and don't know how to break the ice, how to go about, to go about opening up a conversation on Facebook and so on. here we have some ways in which we can do that. We can use these here icebreakers that help us get a conversation going on Facebook. And of course, then we have not only that, we've got these icebreakers, but um, we also have script, literally the words that we can follow, that we, you know, what to say, and instructions here as to how to go about doing this. People, we really have everything that it takes to move forward with this cash flow system. And let me show you. Let me also show you something else. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here and I'm going to show us so cash flow. And here are, I have just exact steps to that people can follow. And let's say a person, you know, members of my website here, members of johnharder.com, they can refer people. Uh, they can use my website, their back office, and show people the steps. You know, the exact steps to follow through. And if you're new, then you can partner with me. And so people, all they need to do is go through these steps. And let me show you something. And as you go through these steps, then here is you. In this here case, they pay the $10 fee, but they do it by paying 110. And this is to actually. I see. I need to fix a. There's an error here, because this should be a 3, not a 4. So I got to fix that. But in step 3, they paid, where it comes to paying the $10 fee, instead you pay the $110. And so then what that does, it takes care of step 9 as well. So and to complete these steps, well, all they got to do is make the payment through PayPal here, and then fill out the form below to so that I can, you know, fix their, pay for their back office. Actually, hang on here. Oh yeah, this is the broadcast. That's correct. So the steps are laid out here. I'm going to have to go through this to make absolutely sure that it is laid out exactly correct now, because there was this mistake on the blog. Actually, the steps were mixed up. 3 and 4 were mixed up. They're actually mixed up on the in the blog. I'll show it to you. Was it? It's cash flow, right? Cash flow. Where we go? Okay, so let's go here, because I just want to show this to you. That won't be it. That won't be it. No, that won't be it. Right, fast track. That's what I'm. All right, so fast track. I'll go there. Steps to fast track. Let's go here. This is the one. Yeah, fast track. I always keep on thinking it's cash flow. These steps here, there is the step 1, receive the gift. Pass the send button test. Oh, sorry. There is step 1, receive the gift, and then complete the Kringla cash profile. And then it says the send button test, but that actually the $10 fee is actually first. and then the send button. Okay, so just so you know, when you take people through these steps, you need to first go to the $10 fee and then the send button test. Okay, so let's just do that correctly, and I got to fix that on my website. So I thought I had it fixed, and for some reason, um, I wasn't thorough enough when I did it. So I'm going to go back and make sure those steps are exactly correct. But nonetheless, those who are members of my website, you can so easily take people through these steps. Like they can sign up. You can refer them to my website so they can sign up as well. It's a free membership, and you can take them through these steps. And when they fill out the forms for it, they I have the form set up to ask for their now I see that this form here is not the one. This is for the step 11, I believe. But nonetheless, the forms, they show it that that their sponsor's email address is required if they're like for partner, if they're partnering with you as their referrer, then they can then through that partnership you will end up getting, I'll be paying you, uh, like I'll be contacting you and asking you whether you want the money in cash or in TBC, and I'll send you the 50% of their purchase, okay, of people you have referred to through to TBC through the use of my website. I see there's another couple of things here that I actually need to fix. Let me go to a different site. I'll take you to one that I set up for. I noticed I did a better job on his than I did on my own, so I got to do some fixing on mine. So this is actually my brother's website, and so here by where Get Wallet, and here I have again, these are the same steps, but they're all correct. And so forgive me, I thought I had mine already set up like this too, and it isn't yet, so I'm going to be doing that. And this here is set up complete so that all of the steps, when people follow them, everything is here for them to just follow right through smoothly. Okay. And so when you refer people to this is my brother's website. If you refer people to here, again, the same thing. The only thing is that that these would be more like his referrals. So, but it works the same for him. Okay, well, I'm just showing you the process so that it's set up, and mine will be the same. And this here is after making the payment for the step 3. You simply you fill out this form, and then I will take care of the $10 fee in the back office. Okay, and we're doing this because there is a cost actually for the $10. Paying the $10 fee for somebody, if I only charge them $10, that actually then that actually costs me uh, uh, well, it's 30%. It's right around 30% that it costs me. So it would be $10 plus 30% that my cost is. But if you buy the this package with 110, then I'll absorb that. I don't mind that because I have it in. Well, let's put it this way: I have very much TBC, so I don't mind absorbing that and still paying for that. Okay. But here's the form to fill out so that I take care of that. And then let's look at the $100 because you're paying 110, and that is in step 9. So purchase, purchase at step 9, you got to purchase $100. And so here I'm saying step 4 is already paid, it's already taken care of. But now step 9 here, the $100. So to claim your Kringles for that, you click this, and that takes you to a form where you select here how much you have purchased, because you can purchase up to $800 on a different page. But here you got to select what you did purchase, and in this case it is 100 because you paid that 110 up front. And you just go through this form and fill it out, and it's as you fill it out, you're also giving your sponsor's email address. And as you will notice, it is not a required field, I don't think. Oh, it is required. It is required. So and then here's how you paid. And also the wallet, your TBC 009 wallet goes in here. And then of course your subject line and message, or whatever questions you have, or whatever you want to say. But the form kind of as you fill out the form, it asks you for all the right information already, and then you just submit that form, and I will be sending you the coin, the Kringles, for the $100, with that came with that 110, where I paid the other step first. And it's actually step 3. I'm just noticing right now that here's another page I have to still fix this here. Wow, isn't that something? But those are the steps, folks, and it's very, very simple to go through the steps on this website, so that you can you can just all the information is so easily there to log in to, the articles to go to, like for step 2, right? So there's you log into the Kringle Cashback office right here. You just click that, and it takes you to the login, right? And information about this step, voila, here's your step. Here's the information how to do it. Okay, and this is what I mean. This is a very, very, very handy way to quickly move through these steps. Okay, so anyway, I've been setting that up for my brother, and actually my other brother from the same mother is actually ordering his to be set up as well. So where's my video? There we go. Okay. Now, I said my other brother from the same mother. I actually do have 12, not 12. Let's see. I have altogether 7 brothers, but 2 of them are from the same mother, and so 5 of them are from another mother. And now, of course, I have many brothers and sisters on TBC, and TBC, and my TBC family, that are all from other mothers and other fathers. Let's go through here and acknowledge. Serenes, thank you so much for joining me, Prayer Warrior. I truly appreciate you being here. It must be late for you, staying up to hang out with me. That's awesome. Truly great. Lucy Brown, I really enjoyed your video. I watched your video. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'm subscribed to Serene's channel. I better look that up and subscribe to it as well. so that I get notifications about your broadcasts. Marjorie, again, thank you also for moderating. And so we have Chona. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but thank you very much for hanging out with me here. I truly appreciate you guys, every one of you. Mahalko88, thank you as well. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's probably very late where you are too, and or I don't know. I'm assuming you're in the Philippines. That might not even be true. I don't know. Would you mind typing it in the chat to tell me where you're from? Also, Chona, would you also please type where you're from? It's very nice to know where where my guests are from. I very much appreciate every one of you guys. And then we got Mosa. Thank you very much as well for hanging out with me. And I also, again, I don't know where you are from. If you don't mind typing it in where you are from. And also, oh, there, yeah, I knew I had missed somebody that I had noticed in here. Ademola, thank you very much also for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Mahalka88 says, Canal. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I don't.
What's your last name?
Oh.
I'm from UAE.
Yeah.
Jonah is from Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. All right. UAE. Well, I'll be looking that up to see where that is. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with me. And I hope that I have inspired you in some way.
From Dubai.
Oh, Dubai, that's awesome. I have been Dubai, it's one of my dream places I want to go to sometime. I have been watching videos about it and heard much about it. I want to go there sometime. That's definitely on the list.
It's called United Arab Emirates, which is like by Dubai.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, it's great to have you. So, so for those of you watching this video and weren't on this broadcast, and you want cash flow in your life and have yeah, and maybe you're already in TBC, but you haven't been sure how to go about creating cash flow. You've been looking for a cash out button or whatever. Well, with this cash flow campaign, we have really, really awesome ways now to help you, to get you into cash flow. And we can, as I showed you, there are now tools available that will take you through these steps very, very easily with everything right there. So you don't have to dig around for any information, for anything as to any how-to information or anything. It's packaged really well. So it is, it's an easy way to do this. Okay, so also, if you haven't migrated yet, let me just encourage you very much here. We are very, very close to this being it. Okay, I mean, at the end of July, which is only another week and just a couple of days. So so I would say it's very high time to get on with your migration, because you have to in order to not lose your coins, it is time. It is time to get this done. Okay, if you haven't yet. And yeah, with that said, I guess that is pretty much it for today. So thank you very much, everybody, for being on here. I truly appreciate you. I appreciate your comments, and I will be reading them afterwards. I want to start paying more attention to them as you go, and like as we go, so that I can answer if you have any questions. Matter of fact, I will take the time to do that if you have questions right now. Any questions about anything that I said or anything I showed you? What anything? I'd be happy to help you. All right, I'd be happy to answer for you. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for telling us where you are from. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. It's a wonderful thing, the technology that we have these days to be able to be together like this, no matter where we are in the world, right? Isn't that great? All right. You all have a wonderful day and wonderful evening, or whatever it is that you're walking into. So have a great one. Thanks. Bye.